Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to MMS Formula 1. We are back today with the Belgian Grand Prix of Season 4. Right now, round 9 of the championship. And the championship itself is looking very interesting. What did you say, Miran? Welcome into the booth.
Yes, hello Kai, great to join you once again, as I unfortunately missed the French Grand Prix last time out. But yes, very nice to be back in the Formula 1 commentary booth alongside you. And yeah, we are going to the track like no other, Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. A very, very spectacular circuit and a very interesting qualifying. So yes, it's great to be joining you.
Yeah, it's a wet race. Wet Spa is always dreaded by drivers more than normal Spa. It's not exactly 7 kilometers. This layout is the shorter one with the bus-stop chicane, so it equals like 6.9 kilometers of track length. Yeah, the championship leader is Joseph Murray, surprisingly, in the McLaren. Followed by Hendrik Saller. Then we have Stella, who's back into the Tyrrell, and Michael Valjak, who's now coming back. And I think this is the most important talking point. The Williams drivers, the original ones, Valjak and Rakus, are back into their seats. And do you think this will put the spanner in the works for all the championship contenders? As well as Attila Kalmar now also being back.
Yeah, well, obviously Kalmar has a lot to do if he still wants to challenge for the championship. I probably think that he is out of it at the moment. But Valjak and Rakus, who looked very, very strong in the first few races of the season, I think they have a very, very good chance of maybe being able to mount a championship challenge to the other drivers still. But yeah, we'll see if they can do anything this race.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's get down to the grid. And you have one hell of a grid to present, Miran.
Yes, indeed. So, down to the starting grid for the Belgian Grand Prix, and it is Attila Kalmar on his return to McLaren, who scores a pole position ahead of the Belgian GP, followed by teammate Joseph Murray in P2, the championship leader. Let's see what he can do today, as Halil Shine on the second row, who starts P3. Accompanying him is Rodney Rakus, who's back in the Williams after 3 races. He starts in P4. Harry Herholt, another great qualifying, a very good qualifying for the world champion. He starts P5 and just ahead of Michael Valjak in P6. Daniel Ward in the Tyrrell, P7 as he continues to impress, followed by Timon de Jong in the Lotus P8. He qualifies just ahead of his teammate Henrik Salsaller in P9, as is Mateusz Material, who rounds out the points in P10. Or the top 10, should I say. Giuseppe Stella, who's now back in the Tyrrell, starts P11, followed by Giuseppe Radiantor in P12. Alexander Park, pretty good qualifying for the Scotsman as he starts P13, followed by Miran Evji in P14. Conor McGuinness is behind his Swedish teammate in P15. Igor Witt is P16. And Alex van der Bremt, a surprisingly good qualifying for the South African, as he starts in 17th place, followed by Koichi Hoshi, the Arrows, in 18th place. Dindi Shabalbama Balama, also a very good qualifying for the Zimbabwean president in P19, followed by Eshek Al-Khaim III, who is in P20 for Ferrari, a bit of a low qualifying for the Saudi driver. A lot of drivers proving... having difficult times adapting to the conditions out on track during qualifying. And it's Sergei Kozak in P21, followed by Chris Commodipur in P22, Max Pisonia P23, followed by Guttorm Pedersen in P24, Benz Waldinger is 25th, followed by Marcus Kroneholm, the Finnish man, starts P26, Marcos Aguirre is P27, followed by Kera Kyoto, who is 28th, and then followed by Lucas da Silva in P39. Tina Eriksson rounds out the top 30, followed by Tobias Reaper in P31. Alex Luan is 32nd, followed by Diogo Moscato, P33, and taking the final place on the grid will be the Benetton of Duke Schullard.
Yeah, that's surprising considering his previous results. He's outscored his teammate, the driver he's replacing, Oli Katzenberg, but yeah, very poor qualifying. 8 seconds behind his teammate, 8.7 actually, and 10 seconds behind a pole time. It's going to be a hell of a ride for him, but thank you for the grid. We're now gonna turn that thing off and this thing off so you guys can enjoy the pure stream and you guys can enjoy the race. So let's go down to the track to start the race. Standings open, everything is ready. Here we go, the cars are gonna rev, the lights are gonna slowly start coming on, and we're gonna have one hell of a race. You can see the rain pouring down from the skies, 4 red lights. And we're green at Spa-Francorchamps, and it's a very poor start from Murray. He stalled, he didn't start on the grid. Shahid immediately jumps into second. Raku's trying to make a move, but he look at Daniel Ward. What is Daniel Ward doing? That's a lot of contact. He brushes the wall. He gets squeezed by Herhold into the wall. Side by side now, Upper Rouge. I don't think there were any on collisions. No, I was wrong. There is, I think, Guttorm Pedersen out. Yeah, that's a lot of damage for Guttorm Pedersen. Instantly delivered to the real car into turn 1.
Yeah, from what it looked like, it looked like a pretty clean start, but there's Pedersen. Oh, goodness me, yes, that's Waldinger.
And that's Schulard with damage due to the teleporting, but look at that. I don't know what... Look at Waldinger, look at the Zack speed. I don't understand what he does here. He makes it free wide and then just puts himself into a wall. There was no space for him to exist there. Like, I am sorry, he's not alongside. He speeds up here. First hits Pisonia to make space for himself, and then, well, he's on course with the wall.
Yeah, that's a stupid action from Benz Waldinger. It's not even a classic case of 3 into 1 doesn't go. That is just, there's no space there to begin with.
Yeah, that's a big shame, because it could have been an amazing result for the driver and for the team alike. I think... Yeah, I killed the car. Anyways, no incidents up Rouge, I believe, which is always good. So up the order we go. This is probably going to be investigated by the stewards later on, if they are late to remind them. And remind me, Kalmar leads from Shaheen. We have Murray, Herhold up in 4th, Raku's Daniel Ward.
Yeah, very good start for the Brit. He's been really impressing, as I did say earlier. Yeah, he's kept his nose clean at the start, and he's just stayed calm, and yeah, I think he's doing very, very well. And the one person we should mention is also Harry Herhold.
There is Ward to the inside of Raku, sorry to cut in. But yeah, Harry Herhold, as you said, very good qualifying, and he's keeping on it. As here we go, never mind, this is Raku's going to the inside of Herhold. It failed, but Valyak meanwhile makes a move on De Jong that was successful.
Yeah, nice stuff from Michael Valyak there, as here's the battle, Pisonia and Komendipur, as Komendipur's lost out there as Marcos Aguirre slips past. Could the other LaRusse of Tobias Reaper even get past here, as it doesn't look like it yet, but that's Komendipur, I believe, down 2 positions then.
Yeah, that's unlucky for the German driver, the Soldalara. Obviously next season it's all going to change. Pretty much every single team apart from one will be a 2-car team. That one entry is the first racing team. To the people that know what that team is, you know what to do with it. To the people that don't, there's going to be a welcome surprise for next season, Season 5. But here we go, Tamer de Jong on the back of Michael Valyak, going all around the gearbox of that Williams car. Looks promising, but it's not a move yet.
Yeah, de Jong, I think that is Al-Karm, but he can't quite get past Hoshi into the bus stop there.
Yeah, the bus stop is not really an overtaking opportunity. There is Schulard with damage, same with Valding and Pedersen, obviously all involved in that crash we saw. What is Schulard doing?
Oh, wow, he's just holding up absolutely everyone there into the pit lane.
That is ridiculous. As Kalmar leads, it looks all nice and calm through the most dreaded corner on the whole calendar, I think, apart from like the whole layout of Falkenberg.
Yep, as all the drivers seem to be following everyone still quite closely. No gaps have begun to form. As here's the Ligier of Igor Witt on the inside of Alexander Park into Lake Coombe. As he's gonna have the outside line now into the second corner, but he's gonna switch to the inside once again. As Park bravely defends on the outside, but he can't quite hold on as the Ligier just outmatches it in skill, or power, should I say. Van der Bremt here on the inside, though, as he gets past the other Alex, as he's trying to make the move now on the outside. Park later on the brakes, though. Can Van der Bremt still hold on and try to get through on the move? No, very good defense from Alexander Park there.
Yeah, Park came back for the middle of the hairpin and managed to hang on the outside, which is not easy. You know, if you stray away from like the drier line that's formed on the circuit, you're gonna have a really bad time. As there is Moscato attempting a move, only having to defend from the Silva because of all of that. Schuller is already out of the pit lane, and Murray is not really catching up to he's not really catching up to Shaheen. Never mind. As soon as I say that, here he goes. Oh, what? Hello?
Okay, that is... Yeah, I don't really know what Joseph was thinking there, but Yeah, he's lost all momentum he had on Shahin there. But one thing that does surprise me is that we're barely seeing any battles at the front. We're all seeing them in the lower midfield. We're seeing them just backmarkers dueling with each other.
Yeah, it's weird. We were so used to the top guys battling furiously for the past few races that it's so weird to us. But here we go. Shahin actually has managed to catch up to Kalmar. Kalmar will be held up by Pedersen most likely. Yes, he is. So this is an opportunity for the Ferrari driver as well as the McLaren of Joseph Murray behind the Ferrari. But there goes Kalmar already. Look at the speed difference. What? Is there anything to even talk about?
Yeah, that Real is not a very fast one on the straights, but Pedersen is actually putting up a bit of defense to Shahin, but nothing the Turkish driver won't find too hard, as Joseph Murray now stuck behind Guttorm Pedersen here. But Shahin has just Kalmar up the road then, as Murray's gonna be a bit frustrated with that. Meanwhile, there's Daniel Ward. Look at that, trying around the outside of Michael Valyak. Is that really gonna work? As he tries to go the long way round and actually gets it done.
Oh.
Bravo, Daniel Ward.
Alright, slight skirmish. Yeah, Ward is defending magnificently here. He gained one position on the start and he is keeping that gained position no matter what it takes. As here we go, that's so solid to the inside of his teammate. He fails. I think Hendrik feels like he's stuck behind the young Dutchman and that he should be in front. Lotus is familiar with those squabbles, so I am interested to see how they react this time.
Yeah, it's just something with Lotus and their teammates, isn't it? They just don't seem to get along on track in the slightest. But yeah, we're seeing now as we watch Halil Shahin as he is closing in on Attila Kalmar for the lead. Kalmar, though, you have to commend him on his start. He has kept his nose clean and he's retained the lead. So very, very good stuff. Murray obviously can't quite say the same for him as he had a very poor start, got jumped by Shahin. But yeah, we'll see if he can assist his teammate here a bit.
Yeah, what I noticed just as they went into the bus stop is that Kalmar is very poor under braking. Shahin gets what he needs. Oh, Shahin scraped the wall there. That's a mistake, and Murray runs wide. I don't know what he's doing there, but I guess as long as it helps, right?
Yeah, I guess. I just don't think Joseph was expecting Halil to move over like that, and I think that just caught him off guard.
Oh,
either way,
damage. Damage to Aguirre and Alex Luan. We missed something. Let's see what happened here.
this must have happened a bit ago, actually.
Yeah, there was a screen freeze. Turn 1? Yeah, it's turn 1. Oh! And that's dirty. Oh my god. That's dirty from Aguirre. What happened? So he crashed before, but this accident is caused by him, and that's probably going to be a 5-second time penalty from him.
Oh yeah,
if not,
that is stupid from Marcos Aguirre.
The Lurus driver not impressing anybody there. As what happened to him?
Oh, yeah. Wow, this happened a long time ago.
Yeah. Because I noticed on the timetable that he was like 7 seconds behind Moscata, and I was like, how's that even possible? So he did the whole lap. Oh, this must have been into turn 1 then. And it was.
Oh yeah.
And he repeats the same mistake twice in 2 laps.
How?
I have no idea.
Well, that's either way, that is Aguirre's race coming to an end. As here we go, it's Joseph Murray on Halil Shahin into Lake Hulm on the inside of the Turkish driver, and Shahin can't really put up much resistance as Joseph Murray once again makes it a McLaren 1-2 as Shahin falls down to P3. Yeah, very nice stuff then from Joseph Murray. I don't think he's going to put up too much of a fight to his teammate, considering that he's the championship leader, and the next man in the championship table, Sol Soler, is down in P10 as the 2 Lotuses are dueling. I think
Ward has been passed by Valyak into Lacum, as he said. A bit of a shame, but hey, Ward is still pretty high in the field. He's currently equaling his starting position, I believe, so it's not bad. Sasala now falling behind Radiantor. I think is getting a bit ridiculous in there. Yeah, Sasala on the radio, let me through, you prick. He's not enjoying himself.
Yeah, Henrik is not having a good time. Yeah, I think the raining conditions are just catching him out a bit too much, as he got overtaken by Radiantor and he's now fallen down to P10. So he's struggling to keep up with his teammate De Jong even.
Yeah, something is not looking right, as Ward is still right on the back of Valjak. I think the little break in racing did not help the Williams. There's Rack who's now stuck behind Pedersen, which is obviously helping Harry Harehold here.
Yeah, this is going to be nice for the world champion. As look at the overspeed he's gone the Williams here. Hands to brake though, as there is no available overtaking spot into Blanchimont. Could maybe ever go into the bus stop, but as you did say, bus stop is not really the greatest place to make an overtake. It's most likely here, as Murray tries it on the inside of Attila Kalmar. But,
and I think they're going to be side by side going into Eau Rouge. That's not going to end well. Kalmar, will he back out of that one? Yes, he does. He has no choice, but Murray is not going to be held up by Valny a lot, and this allows Halil Shahin to catch right back up to the gearbox of Kalmar, and it's going to be a freeway battle for the lead, as there is Rakus trying to lap Pedersen. It nearly ends in disaster. Harehold is now right on the back of the Williams driver, as here we go, it's a traffic nightmare. Kalmar gets boxed in, nowhere to go. Shahin goes to the inside. Does he pass the McLaren? I don't think he will. Side by side now. Shahin on the outside. Oh, a lot of traction loss on, for Kalmar. That's what I said. When you're outside the racing line, you have no grip. It's more wet. It's just not good. And that's Kalmar now down the position. Shahin is back into P2. And now Murray leads the race with confidence. Harehold and Rakus got past Pedersen. Then we have De Jong ahead of Ward now. So by the looks of things, Ward doesn't have that gold pace that he has had. But Stella is now shifting into another gear, as he's on the back of Sasala. Then we have the two March cars who swapped places. Same with the Ligiers. Then we have Alexander Park, Alex van der Bremt, Hoshi, Shabalan Valama, Alcarm the third, Pizzonia, Kozak Reaper, Kronholm Anderson, De Silva, Comedy Kyoto, Moscato, Schulard, Aguirre, Luan and Waldinger, and then Pedersen. Nobody retired.
One thing about Guttorm Pedersen I'm noticing is that he just does not give up to any lapped cars. It is for sure it will be annoying for the top running guys, but I guess you have to admire the never give up attitude, as Kalmar looks for a way past Halil Shahin that we can't make a move into there. Either way, it's going to be hot on the tail of that Ferrari, as he's going to try it on the inside into the bus stop. Can Shahin hang on to this? Has to make contact, and Kalmar is ahead, but not the cleanest move there from the Hungarian.
Yeah, that's the other Hungarian holding it up. It was a desperate decision, I think, from Kalmar, and that desperate decision led to this. But now Kalmar with a slight mistake, going a bit wide. Shahin with a tighter lock on the exit, so it's not looking too good for them. Valek is now stuck behind Guttorm Pedersen, which will allow De Jong, as De Jong smudges the wall here, to do something. And no, that's Daniel Ward.
Oh, that is a massive shame for Daniel Ward, and he was running so well, and then just a mistake into turn one really proves how difficult the rainy conditions are here at Spa.
Yeah, he just runs a bit too quickly, tries to turn in too early, everything just didn't go his way. That's a wing off of the Tyrrell car, and he should just, as soon as possible, let his teammate through. Oh no, Giuseppe, don't do it. Don't. Thank you. There's always that dread when you're a commentator and you see a move, attempt into Eau Rouge. It's not a nice feeling, as that's comedy point of damage. As on the radio, Conor McGuinness has been singing Scotland the Brave for the past whole race.
Yeah, I guess just demonstrating his love for Scotland then.
Yeah.
But let's see, the man from Germany, Chris Comedy-Poor. Let's see what has happened.
Look at the Silva, he lost it. The Silva has been complaining about the spray from the Minardis for a few laps now, saying that he can't see anything. Oh, Comedy-Poor just does a Daniel Ward, or really a Marcus Aguirre, because he was the like the first guy to do it. There we go, Moscato with a clean overtake. Like, it could have been anything else. But yeah, the Silva losing the car. It's not looking good. There we go. Stella now gets past his teammate. His teammate really a moving chicane, as one would call it.
Yep, and now he might try to assist his teammate here and hold up the two March cars behind, as both McGuinness and FG looking for a way past. Michal Valjak still has trouble lapping Guttorm Pedersen, and Shahin stuck behind Benz Waldinger here. So he's not having a very good time, as Rodney Rakus is catching up to the Turkish driver for P3. Shahin's just been... he must be very, very frustrated behind the wheel of that Ferrari.
Yeah, I don't think Shahin is enjoying himself now, as Rakus has caught back up to him, and this is going to be an opportunity for the returning Finnish driver to score a podium on return. Last time he scored a podium this season was the San Marino Grand Prix, just for the statistics nerds.
Yeah, we know Rodney is a fast driver, and when he gets the opportunity, he always goes for it. So we'll see if he can succeed with it today. And he's now got the prime opportunity. And look just by how much he's catching up. The Zach speed is really holding him up, as Valjak, who's now being held up by Pedersen, as Salsaller takes that opportunity. They bang wheels a bit. It's not the cleanest racing here, but Salsaller's going to go on the outside.
Ooh, that's a lot of contact between Salsaller and Valjak. They did not go clean. That was a bit overboard.
Yeah, Henrik really got his elbows out there.
Yeah, Henrik just... I don't think he enjoyed the little love tap they gave each other, because they came into contact again here on the exit. Both running a bit wide. They're not leaving each other any inch of the track, as that's Radianta now. One of the championship contenders, oddly enough. Battling, and look at that, he's on the outside of Salsaller, but the Lotus a bit better on the acceleration. Still a surprise to see. And oh no, there we go. That's Shambalama onto the inside of Hoshi. They're gonna go side by side. Park, I believe, is going side by side with Van der Bremt, and they're not leaving each other an inch. They're gonna go side by side. No, Van der Bremt passes Park on the outside, and that's a successful overtake. And that is a surprise.
I have to say though, Van der Bremt is not doing too bad this weekend. He's made a few moves here and there, as we now see Marcus Kroneholm on the back of Tobias Reaper here.
Speaking of the Minardis, sorry to get in, the Silva is still struggling with the spray, and he's been given an order to pass Anderson, otherwise the spray issue will only get worse for him. But by the looks of things, the Silva will be stuck for a few more laps behind the Minardi.
Yeah, as we just witnessed Marcus Kroneholm making the move with Tobias Reaper. Very, very nice move from the Finnish driver, as he gets past the LaRousse of Reaper. Now Anderson is stuck behind the German, so yeah, Da Silva could maybe fancy his chances and get past. Look at this, as Joseph Murray is wasting no time at all, as he's actually got past Attila Kalmar for the lead.
Yeah, he's done that a few laps ago. He's been the leader for like 2 laps, but maybe even 3. Also, Conor McGuinness has a sore throat now, because he actually finished singing Scotland the Brave, but due to the rainy conditions and, you know, screaming while performing physical activities, his throat is worn out. As Dindi Shabalama Balama experiences water for the first time, it seems.
As Radiantor now having a look on Hendrik Salsaller there. Luckily they don't go too wide in the chicane, because we all know how that ends. Either way, yeah, Radiantor doing very, very well this race, as Joseph Murray is the first man into the pit lane then.
Oh wait, he is. Yeah, I missed that. Oh no, I forgot to put the pit limiter on. We're just gonna ignore that, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that never happened, as Murray just exits ahead of Miran.
I don't know what he did there, but that was pretty weird. But yeah, it's a good stop from Murray. Yeah, pit limiter, I forgot to turn it on. That's my bad. I'm sorry for that. this race was mainly rushed. But yeah, then he slows down on the exit. I think he failed bad. I don't know why he did this, but this is now only posing danger as he goes side by side with McGuinness, and McGuinness passes him. But that was dangerous. And
Yeah,
that's Reaper going into the wall.
Yeah, it's just something with that corner for drivers.
I suppose it's the rain makes you not see the apex. Kalmar is coming in this lap. Miran, do you think we will see a no stop today?
I do not think so personally. I think we are gonna have drivers go much. I think we're gonna have some drivers go a bit longer than other drivers, but I still think there's at least gonna be one stop, and we don't know how conditions are gonna be. So
yeah, the conditions can only worsen really from this point onwards, as that's Herhold still stuck behind Valning. De Jong coming in this lap but catching up to him, which shows you how slow he is. As Kalmar coming in this lap, Shaheen managed to catch back up. So that's not good in-lap pace for the young Hungarian.
Halil is, he lost so much time behind Valdinger, and he was able to get close to Kalmar in those first few laps, but then traffic hit and it proved difficult for him. So as you said, this is not good in-lap pace for Attila Kalmar. So I feel like Shaheen is the one who's gonna benefit here.
Oh, Kalmar made a mistake, tried to slow down, but had to let both of those guys through. That's a mistake on his end. There we go. That's Kalmar into the pit lane now. It's going to be probably a quick stop and no pit limit, as the Silva is still not seeing. God, that was a jump scare. But Kalmar's off. And by the looks of things, Attila Kalmar is going to be in the lead of the races. I just saw Salsalarus's front wing by hitting the inside wall. De Jong is off, out of the pit lane cleanly as well. Slows down. I think there's an issue as Material tells his teammate to speed up. At least wants his teammate to speed up. That's about it for now.
Yep, as just as he was telling his teammate to speed up, he now has time and De Jong in his way. As here is a pretty interesting battle, as the two Giuseppes are fighting, Stella and Radiantor. As Stella tries to get past Giuseppe Radiantor here, but can't quite make the move just yet. So he's gonna have to bide his time and try to pass the arrows on another occasion.
Yeah, but look at that, Kalmar gained so much time in the pit lane, but now he's stuck behind a winless Salsalar.
Oh, that is good. Yeah, that is gonna hold Attila up a lot. So that, yeah, it was a very good stop for him.
He goes into the back of Salsalar. He slightly tapped him. That's not good. As the current race leader is Shaheen, who's coming in. Rakus is gonna do the long run, which the Williams car is known for. My question is, how long will the Tyrrell guys go? Because they are the ultimate long goers in this sport.
Yeah, Tyrrell. I mean, they are definitely known for the undercut, especially if you think back to Jerez, where Stella scored his podium. Yeah. Did I say undercut?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant overcut.
You're turning into David Croft. Stop it.
God. Yeah, I'm so sorry. But I did also see Salsalar had a massive moment into a corner, but he was luckily able to hold it, as here we see.
That's a large push.
As Shaheen is now into the pits. That brings Rodney Rakos into professional race leadership as Murray tries to get past McGuinness. A bit of bumper cars between the two, but McGuinness still able to hold on through the chicane.
Oh, and it's Salsalar doing tricks. And look at Murray. Murray's made an even bigger mistake, and now it's De Jong overtaking him. This is for position. This is for an actual race positions. There's a permanent yellow flags by the looks of things, and I don't know why. I think that's because of cars exiting the pit lane, but I can't be too sure.
Yeah. Murray almost got pit maneuvered there. Goodness me.
Oh, look. Oi.
I think that would have been an actual pit maneuver if he would have hit the wall.
And then De Jong just comes in like, hey yo, what's happening? Oh dear, FG and Pedersen nearly side by side into here. This is madness. Look at Shaheen. Shaheen is in front of the guys who haven't even pitted. He's in front of Murray. He's in front of De Jong. Most importantly, there is Radianter and Stella. Radianter is coming in. Stella isn't. Stella will try to overtake the double S Giuseppe and single P. As Kalmar is in the race lead. Herhold. Rakus is going to pit in. Valek and Herhold are not. Kalmar is pretty much in a comfortable race lead situation at the moment, unless something happens. There is Vit on the inside. He's coming in this time, but that doesn't stop him for trying to put a spanner in the works of everybody trying to race him here. There is Hoshi on the outside of Joseph Murray. Murray blocks him though. That allows now material to go to the outside of the Arrows car. And that's a nice move. There is Alexander Park also trying to make a difference in this race, as it's going to be a double pass from Murray. Yes, it is. All right.
Yeah, Murray just trying to cut through the field as the two Ligiers are dueling. Guttorm Pedersen has been the main man traffic-wise at the moment. I guess he still wants to have fun, considering that his race was ruined on the first lap, as Vit now have to defend from Koichi Hoshi, as I think Hoshi is ahead of the Polish driver, but Vit is gonna try and have a look on the inside then, but yeah, was not enough space for Igor to get past there, as I thought I saw someone without a front wing, but either way,
No,
here is the race leader Rodney Rakos into the pits. What?
What?
Did you see that?
Yeah, it happens. They lock up due to the rain. It's fine.
Oh, that was very strange.
Wait, look at Rakus. Rakus is gonna exit in second. Oh no!
Oh goodness me!
Up and over the wall into Shaheen.
Oh yeah, very lucky for Halil to not get no damage, but yeah, that's gonna help hold him up massively.
Oh, that's sad for Giuseppe Stella. The rain really impacting his race. This is going to be... No, don't tell me FG. Oh my god.
No.
He went a bit too mad.
Yeah, there has been... that is Halil Shahin. Rear wingless, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he moves him here first and then just doesn't do anything. Slams into Shahin in, and that's not good. That's not good. That's going to be probably a 10-second time penalty for Miran FG as he pulls away from the to make space for De Jong. Murray behind him as well. Miran FG has made a lot of mess for himself right now.
Yeah, it's not the brightest situation for the Swedish driver at the moment.
Yeah, well, I think you were right. There is Shabalabama Balama without a front wing.
Yeah, so I was right on something at least. This must have happened a while ago, so I think we missed that as we were looking at all the action between Shahin and FG.
As Murray on the radio saying that the drivers are going so slow, it's dangerous. Can't really disagree with him, as oh yeah, Dindy has done the moment. I think that's just how we have to call it. There's McGuinness passing Anderson now. Full position. Anderson has not came into the pits yet, and McGuinness cannot pass him.
Yeah, it's just traffic chaos at this race. This is not. Everyone who's pitted and everyone who hasn't pitted just seem to struggle with each other, as Murray now stuck behind Miran FG there. Here's Giuseppe Stella.
There is the Young stuck behind Shahin. Kalmar comfortably leads. Valek and Herhold are coming in this lap. Herhold still with a very good race. They can hope for a good finish nonetheless, because Rakus lost a ton of time. The guys here are losing just so much time due to the pack racing they're involved in. I think this is a shot for Benetton and for the Williams guys. They had a... They couldn't agree who goes first into the pits.
Yeah, the pit entry and exit seems to be a very... I don't know, I guess there wasn't maybe a lot of talk about that on the driver's briefing. Either way, as Valek and Herhold
have
listed up
identical pit stops. They have identical pit stops. As there is Rakus, and he passes them. So this is now a battle for Oh, this is now a battle for P3. There we go.
As yeah, well, Harold's still doing very well. I couldn't believe that was an identical lap time as Radiantor and Park, nudging a bit as they go through turn 1. But Alexander Park,
Yeah, but Park is coming in this lap.
Yeah, he is, but he's got a very bad exit out of La Source there. Radiantor almost tried it up a Rouge. You do not want to try it up a Rouge.
Ooh!
Oh, goodness me!
Up and over. Oh my days.
That's a massive accident.
Tin Anderson in the air. What happened here? So he sees Pizzonia slow down, doesn't react to him. He just eliminates the man as if that was an assassination. Oh my god. Yeah, Van der Brempt might need a change of a tyre after that one because probably it's all brown.
Well, that is very scary.
I don't know what Anderson is doing here. Like, he easily could have seen Pizzonia. I don't know if his visor is also all blocked due to the wetness, but that is a horrendous accident. And then Kyoto, no time to react either.
I think Alcarm, I don't know if he has damage. He does.
Yeah, he does. But look at this. You just see a flipping car in front of you. He does his best, but then Alcarm appears. Oh my... I don't know how to react to that one. There is Hoshi with damage as well. What?
What?
This race is falling apart.
Oh yeah, that is an unsafe release from the Aros pit crew.
You don't say.
Yeah, that's the epitome of an unsafe release.
No reaction from Kronoholm either. This race went from, oh wow, that's an interesting wet race, to Jesus Christus.
At this race, at this rate, we're gonna have Diogo Moscato in the podium.
Yeah,
but yeah, as that is the remains of.
Don't say remains.
No, God, no. I meant of his car.
Oh, what is
okay. Yeah, that's just yeah. This looks like
as if it couldn't get worse.
Just why?
Why would you do such a thing? And then in comes Duke Schulard, by the way. Where's Duke? Where is Schulard? Where is... Oh, he just goes full speed into Anderson.
Just why not at this point? Why not? And yeah, that is very...
Oh no, Kalmar is entering that sector.
Oh god, Attila. Please tell me it's the brakes. No. Oh god, it's really falling apart now.
Dindi Shabalama is out of the race.
What? Wow, this is just a failure, is it not?
No, he lost the wheel.
Oh.
What happened?
Did he make contact with Salsaler?
We're 4 to go. Salsa.
Oh, that is not how you do it, Indy. Did he that's what? What even is this? How would you describe this as an accident? This would be an
okay, for those who don't know, this happened in season 3 of original MMS, the original season with Ben Misery at Monza. This is at lower speeds. At Monza it was at near full speed. Oh my god.
I think that would be an acceptable crash in go-karts. In go-karts.
I mean, okay, so Shabalama was trying to pit in, but Salsaler was blocking him from doing so, is what happened.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen a reverse pit maneuver. What the hell?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, but just... Guys.
What is Schulard doing?
Guys. Duke, please.
Okay, why is he not moving? Why does he not know what the reverse gear is?
Times like these make me wish Katzenberg was back.
Oh.
No offense to Duke, but just come on, man.
This
Either
race
way,
has fallen apart more than Lando Norris's wheel rim at the Miami Grand Prix.
Either way, it hasn't affected the lead, so that's one thing good at least. Hey.
3 to go, and we have lost quite a few drivers. There's Material leaving the pitway. Kozak is about to leave as well. Van der Bremt is currently in the points, so is Kozak.
Yeah, I have to say though,
Oh
Alex
my
van der
god.
Bremt. Alex van der Bremt.
A shock hits the wall again.
No.
He nearly goes into shock.
It's so hard trying to stay professional.
No.
Where is he going? Where is he going? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, something happened because look at this. Kalmar must have made a colossal mistake or something because Rakos is right on his tail. Yeah, look, he had an engine power cut here. Kalmar is suffering issues. He might not win this race.
Oh, it's gonna be even worse for him if he DNFs out of this. But yeah, Rodney Rakos now on the back of Attila Kalmar, as we could finally see some exciting battles for the lead then. As
Daniel Ward finally pits in for damage.
How did he survive that? As Halil Shahin now overtaking Tobias Reaper for track position, and then rear wingless Ben Svaldinger.
Yeah, I don't even.
Surprisingly,
and Aguirre gets
surprisingly, that was a clean overtake. As we witness Rodney Rakos on the back of Attila Kalmar. He's quite trying in the first corner, but we'll see if he can get a good run into Lake Coombe as he is now closing in on the Hungarian in the McLaren. Kalmar trying to prove himself to McLaren, trying to get that race win. His first ever, obviously, as Rodney Rakos trying
I don't think it's his first ever, but I certainly know that it will be his first points this season.
Yeah, and Rodney Rakos is trying to salvage the championship hopes after being absent for 3 races, as Murray is now on the back of Herholt there as well.
Like, I'm sorry for just jumping for the car. Oh, that's the move for the lead of the race. This is the move for the lead of the race. Rakos pulls on a slipstream, and it's a clean move. Wow.
Yeah, good stuff from Rodney Rakos. That is the Finnish driver into the race lead, as Joseph Murray is now looking for a way past Harry Herholt, though he can't quite get past just yet, as Attila Kalmar, who's still quite close to Rodney Rakos. So the battle for the race lead is not over, ladies and gentlemen, as Attila Kalmar could try to come back at the man in the Williams, but not into these corners, obviously.
Yeah, the fate of the ending of the race will be discussed after it, I think, because that little accident, I think, ruined everything there was. But yeah, we will see. Kalmar Rakos is battling for the lead. The points are a mess. We have a Europe run in the points.
Oh, this race is gonna be a tough one for the stewards, isn't it? I feel my thoughts and prayers go out to the stewarding team.
Yeah.
Either way, here's Attila Kalmar with a very decent slipstream on Rodney Rakos. Could maybe try the move into the bus stop, preferably not, but we'll see if he can get a move done and try to come back at Rakos then, as they head through the bus stop chicane then, as they will make their way around the final corners and on their way to the start-finish straight as they initiate the final lap of this race. The battle for the lead is on, as it's Rodney Rakos versus Attila Kalmar, as they are oh so close for the race lead then, as battles are still going on everywhere in the everywhere throughout the grid. But let's see then as they will now head up Eau Rouge and Randion for one final time. Rocco's remaining just ahead, but let's see then as they...
no, her hold nearly goes out of Corona Holmer, who left the pit lane now. They got... Luckily, no...
Kalmar.
Yeah, there is Kalmar to the inside of Rakus for the lead of the race. Does he overshoot the corner? No, and he's clean. I think this is the race win for Attila Kalmar. Rakus doesn't get the best of exits, and Kalmar is already building a gap. There is Valiak. Will Murray make the move? He's going to the inside. Does he overshoot the corner? Herhold defends magnificently. And will he keep the position? He will. I don't think he... It's a tight battle. They're still side by side. Murray tries to leave no inch of space to Harry. And I think he will close the door on the champion. Yes, he does. That is the position for the British driver. As a few guys are running low on fuel, but I don't think it should be an issue. There is the man on a mission, Alex van der Bremt. He's going for his first points in his career and also in this season in MMS F1. It can be a very important historical finish for him as all the retirees from the race. As here we go, Rakus and Kalmar now battling for the lead. It's not over for Rakus. It's not over till it's over, like we learned in Nürburgring and IndyCar. Oh dear me. It's the chances are slim, but there's still chances, right?
There are still chances, but as we head through Blanchimont, Rakus does not look to have the advantage of Attila Kalmar. I think that gap's just too far enough. He tries the late braking maneuver. He's going to have to hope to pressure Kalmar into mistake as they head through the final corners, but it just won't be for Rodney Rakus as Attila Kalmar, on his return from McLaren, he proves the team wrong as he will cross the line to win the Belgian Grand Prix. What a drive for Attila Kalmar. Rodney Rakus will come home a very close P2 and Michael Valek P3 as it's an all-returning driver podium.
Yeah, that is phenomenal. Herhold back into points after missing those for 2 races. You know, then we have De Jong, a very good result, I think the best one in the season. Then we're going to see Giuseppe Raggianto still doing very well in that Arrows, and you know, you really have to applaud the guy. That's a very nice finish. Then we're going to see Conor McGuinness salvaging the race for the team. Really nice job from the Scotsman. Then we're going to see Mateusz Matero on his return to Ligier. Points are always good. Alexander Park keeps up the form of scoring decent points as he will finish P10 this race. And we're going to see Alex van der Bremt, first points of his career. What a result for the Osella driver. P11 for him. Witt will come in a close P12. Then we're going to see Sergei Kozak. He always manages, thanks to the strategy, to finish in the points recently. And that is going to be a very nice situation for him. And then we're going to see Diogo Moscato for the Eurobron team, finishing in the points for the 3rd time this season. Miran Evji salvages 2 points and adds those to his name, and Giuseppe Stella finishes 16th. That's 1 point to him. There is your race winner, Attila Kalmar. He does not score the fastest lap as Evji scores the fastest lap.
Well, that's a surprise, isn't it? But yeah, you have to give your congratulations to Attila Kalmar. I mean, he had such an his season was just so dismal, and it was going so horribly for the man. He got banned and he got disqualified, and then he got dropped by McLaren for 3 races, and now he scores pole and then the win again.
Wait, look at this. The 2 Williams drivers on their in-lap, squabbling about for the 3rd sector, having a bit of a love taps here and there. I don't know what's that about. Either it's celebrations or they're genuinely angry, but yeah, officially Miran FG with the fastest lap. They're still side by side. I don't know what's that about in the Williams garage, but
I think it's just friendly battles. Guess they're happy to be back in their cars. But yeah, Kalmar, our race winner then, very, very good job. He's proven everyone wrong. And yeah, he's done very, very well. McLaren obviously completely lost faith in him, and now he's proven to the team that yeah, he is capable of taking home race wins.
Yeah, a very good race, a very fun event, and next race is a South African Grand Prix around the 1979 layout of Kyalami.
Yeah, that's going to be very, very nice. Obviously, home race for world champion Harry Herhold and Alex van der Bremt as well. Speaking of van der Bremt, we should maybe give out our drive of the days.
Yeah, and that's a nice segue because I agree with you. As much as Kalmar did an amazing job finally doing something this season, My heart goes out to Van der Bremt. That is a hard-fought and hard-deserved position for him. You know, he's been struggling ever since he joined Osella. You know, he's been in the either outside of the top 30, then he managed 2 P25s in the last 2 races, and now it's points, and it's for his team. Those are big points, so I can't say anything else other than driver of the day, Alex van der Bremt.
I have to give it to VDB as well. He has done absolutely incredibly. I think this race, especially in rainy conditions, we caught out a lot of different drivers, even some of the best drivers we have out on the field. I think Van der Bremt really shined today, and he did very well. So my driver today goes out to Alex van der Bremt. Congratulations.
Yeah. So I don't think we have anything else to say. It's meant for me.
And I've been Miran FG.
And I'm Mikasa Resnia, and see you next time out in Kyalami, or maybe in IndyCar. Depends on what you watch next. But nonetheless, see ya in the next one. Bye bye.